Currently joined by Jamie Jackson, the creative director at Freestyle Games.
How you doing, bro?
And good, man. How are you?
Good, thanks.
And we are talking DJ Hero. Now, Jamie, you guys are known for the Guitar Hero franchise, but you're totally taking music games to the next level with this. So tell me about DJ Hero.
Yeah, so DJ Hero is, as you said, it's kind of like a Guitar Hero product. It's got similar things. We've got the Note Highway. But in terms of the music, the gameplay, it's completely different. So instead of just guitar-y rock music, we've got dance, hip-hop, R&B. We're covering kind of pretty much every genre we can find. We're putting 2 tracks together. We're putting a whole of sample streams on them. And we're giving the player the chance to mix those tracks together.
And tell me about the controller.
It's kind of designed to look like a piece of DJ equipment. So you've got the platter on the right-hand side, and we've got 3 buttons on there which relate to the streams, which you can see on the track as well. Then on the left-hand side, we've got a mixer, so we've got the crossfader on there. We've got a Euphoria button. It's kind of our version of Star Power, so you can just go crazy and rock out a bit more. And then we've got an effects dial, and the effects dial is our version of the whammy bar, so it allows the player to freestyle a little bit with what's going on in the music as well.
Walk me through the screen here in relation to the controller stuff. Tell me what's going on the screen, the bars, the note tracks, all that.
So at the moment, Jim's crossing over to the left, and now he's back in the middle, which means the green and blue streams represent 2 records, 1 each. What he's doing there is he's cutting 1 record out, so he's cutting another record out and cutting it out. So you kind of layering the little stabs that a real DJ would do while they're putting 2 together. The big sections, so these little hits here, the circles, they're just sample hits. So you're like re-triggering a sample or a vocal sample, or it could just be an effect sample. And you'll see those down the middle line as well, the red line. This section here is a perfect section, so if you hit all of that, you'll earn a Euphoria, which is represented over on the left.
Nice.
Then get just a couple of samples again. Now this section there, that's the scratch section. So with that one, you hold your finger down and you scratch the deck in any direction. This is immediate.
Okay, and what songs is he mixing right now?
He's doing Gwen Stefani versus Rick James. So it's Hollaback Girl.
Nice.
And the mix is completely unique to DJ Hero. We've got Black Eyed Peas, Marvin Gaye, Nirvana, Beastie Boys, Jay-Z, Eminem. So we're covering a lot of stuff.
Tell me about the DJs that you had involved with making this.
DJ Shadow, DJ AM, Z-Trip, and we've got a whole bunch more which we're going to bring on soon or be able to talk about soon. But what's been great about those is, you know, those guys, they're world famous, they're releasing albums, they sell out shows.
Now, did you go to these DJs and say, here are the songs you have to work with?
We basically presented them with the list, and we said, you know, you're the DJ, you're the superstar DJ, you pick, you tell us. We didn't want to dictate to anyone with that stuff.
Right.
And they went through it and they worked on some great stuff. So, you know, Shadow worked on some Beastie Boys stuff, and so that was pretty awesome.
Well, Jamie, don't go anywhere because we want to see more DJ Hero right after the break. Welcome back. I'm talking with Jamie Jackson about DJ Hero. Now, Jamie, what we're looking at here is expert mode. Looks a little more difficult than the stuff we were looking at earlier. Tell me about some of the new stuff you guys have in here.
Yeah, so with expert mode, we start to introduce pretty much, you've got everything, hard and expert. So instead of the scratches we talked about earlier where you can go any direction, in expert hard mode, you actually have to follow a pattern. So Jim just hit a rewind there, so that's another neat feature we've got. Real DJs, you know, they'll be playing a track out and the club will be going crazy and he'll just rewind the whole thing, play it again. You'll either do it because it sounds cool, or you'll do it because you'll have a huge scoring section and you'll play it once and rewind, play it again. And so you can do huge scores, post those ones online and try and get the big stuff.
Tell me about single player, multiplayer, online. What do you guys have for this game?
Single player, you can play whatever you want. You just go through, you pick a set list, and that set list will have a certain amount of tracks in, and you just work through it, you can reorder it, you can cut tracks out, so you can completely customize it. We've got online as well, so you can online play against each other. We've got online scoreboards. You can plug a Guitar Hero guitar in, so it's pretty cool. There's 10 tracks where you can just rock out, and there's one Foo Fighters, Beastie Boys one. You can plug a mic in as well. But you don't have to follow anything, it's just purely for fun. That's what a DJ is, right? You know, we've all go to pubs, clubs, whatever, and you look at it and the DJ's there and they're commanding it hard to. And that's what we wanted to give people with this.
Cool. And when we talk DLC, beyond the obvious, like, additional songs and additional mixes and things like that, what else can we expect as far as support down the line from you guys?
Down the line, we're going to announce that kind of a little bit later on. But yeah, expect some stuff on the DLC side of things. You know, that's really cool, the music, and we're always bringing stuff out on the music side.
Nice. And I assume the price is to be announced as well?
Exactly, yeah, that'll be out soon.
Right. Well, Jamie, thanks for stopping by, bringing DJ Hero. When can we expect to see it in the stores?
It's going to be out in the fall.
Very cool, man. Looking forward to it. You guys don't go anywhere. More E3 09 after this.
I hear that spaceship.